Before we get started, I just want to mention a quick disclaimer. Do not upgrade the 5-chip slot Digimon. The 5-chip slot Digimon given at the beginning of the game and from the link point capture are intended as fodder for resistance upgrade and research use only. Hey there, Digi-guys and Digi-gals, and welcome back to yet again another Digimon Links tutorial video. Today we will be covering chips, where to get them, and how to install them. First, let's go ahead and Digivolve this guy here. We'll be using him later on in the video. Going for our +4 Dynasmon. Alright, so after we get him Digivolved here, we're going to go ahead and try to create a room and see if we can get an example of chips. I have a lot of friends on my friends list that have quite a few chips on their Digimon, so hopefully we'll be able to get someone that's, you know, has more than just a couple chips. Gonna click OK there. Digivolution complete. Very nice. Alright, and let's just pick a random quest. And we'll go not daily. Whoa, pop-ups. No thank you, Hina. Not this time. Okay, poolside patch-up it is. And let's not post. Okay, so we'll go ahead and hang out here while we wait for someone to join us. Fingers crossed that someone with chips joins us. Who do we have here? We have a Zindy. Perfect. I think. Let me check. Chips. Oh, alright, very nice. Okay, so our friend Zindy here has 7 chips. That is awesome. This will be perfect for the video. So let's let him know to hang on. Let's find hang on. Okay, cool. Zindy here has a bright Digimon, so you'll notice that 3 of his chips have a light yellow border, signifying that they are specifically made for bright tribe Digimon. Oh, I miscounted. It's not 3. There's 2 and one nature chip. So he does actually happen to have one chip that's not exactly for bright tribe Digimon, but I think we'll explain a little bit more about the specific chips, kind of sort of later on, and how different Digimon can equip different chips. Just going off of what he has here, he has an A defense chip for any tribe. He has a B special attack chip made for nature tribe, but it will still give him some special attack. A C bright tribe defense chip, a B bright tribe HP chip, and he has some status chips, which is really cool and is actually more than I could have asked for. So right here, the first status chip you'll see has a purple poison symbol on it. It's a purple poison cure C, and it will allow a Digimon to cure poison from itself at the start of a turn while lowering its HP 10%. And then he has another C chip with a blue confused symbol that has sub written above, or rather over, that capsule. And that pill capsule that says sub, it will cure confusion from any teammate, but not itself, at the start of the turn while lowering its HP 15%, I believe. He also has an extra stage up A chip, which is from a previous event, but still a very good example of an event chip. I think that's about it. Let's go ahead and thank Zindy for coming on here. Let me see, like, thanks. And then throw up a sorry. And I think we'll just go ahead and cancel here. Actually, we'll go ahead and just stare at his chips for a little bit longer, and I'll talk to you guys a little bit more about chips. Chips are items that you install on or in a Digimon to give them powerful boosts that can help them in battle, such as like boosted stats or the ability to recover from certain stats conditions, as we see here. On the Japanese server, it is rumored that they even have chips that boost the damage of certain types of skills or against certain tribes of enemies. So I think it'll only be a matter of time before we see those as well, which will also be really exciting and add more options into the mix. There will also regularly be chips that you'll see, like this event chip that he has here, that give you bonus loot during specific events, be it points, bites, or a higher chance for an extra stage to appear. It is important to note that the majority of the events in Digimon Links will be chip events, where you're almost required to have an event chip to do well in these events. Chips can be obtained in various ways, like through the event rewards via like byte exchange, but the most common way to obtain chips is actually through the capture machines. So I think that's about all we can say there. As you can see, my Digimon don't really have chips. I don't really use the Ebamon, so that doesn't matter, but this Dynasmon, he needs some chips. Let's go ahead and thank Zindy over here, give him a thanks, give him a sorry, and let's just throw him like a welcome, and then we'll leave there. So without further ado, I think we should go ahead and head to the current events chip exchange here in the capture section. Before we go there, if you haven't already, in order for the capture machines to appear available for you, you will need to construct a chip factory. You can do this by going to facilities, clicking on shop, and then going through this list here and selecting chip factory. Nothing happens when we press on it here because we already have one. So we'll go ahead and exit out there and then go back to the chip capture. The first thing you may notice about the chip capture machines is that they cost less than the Digimon capture machines, with a 10 capture of Digimon typically costing you about 200 Digistones. Let's show it here. And a chip capture, 10 chip capture, typically costing you about 100 Digistones. Like the Digimon capture machines, there still is a benefit to doing a 10 capture over a single capture. And to tell you the truth, it is entirely possible to do 10 single captures and not get an event chip like the game is promising for those 10 captures. So just play it safe and do the 10 capture. Let's actually do one now for the video here. Boop. Okay, used 100 Digistones. Yeah, totally worth it. That's how we're going to play the event. When you do a 10 chip capture, the chips will start to swirl, and then they may or may not change colors. The ones that remain blue are C chips, the ones that turn yellow or gold will be B chips, and the ones that are rainbow will be A chips. When you do a 10 chip capture, you're guaranteed an event chip, and that will always appear in the bottom right. Even though you're promised at least one event chip using this method, you are not limited to one, and multiple may appear. For us, it looks like everything was pretty ordinary. We got, let's see, what's exciting in here. Oh, that defense chip for everyone, that B one down there in gray is kind of neat. And then what is this? Is this Mirage? Abyss. Oh, darn. Just looking for things for Dynasmon. And then we got a C chip. You know, C chips, it's not terrible. It's just not fantastic. Running with any event chip versus no event chip is always better. Okay. Let's go ahead and get out of here now. Oh, look at that. We got a Speed Boost B. That's actually pretty nice. Oh, and, you know, we actually got some decent chips. I take back what I said. We got some pretty cool chips. They're usable on all Digimon. I like it. Okay, let's go ahead and go to our chip factory to take a look at some of our chips. So we're going to head out of here, go home. To do this, you're going to click on your chip factory or press on or whatever, what have you. And then you can either select list or enhance. We're going to select enhance this time. And pull up Hina's tips. Very nice. Okay, let's go ahead and read this. Enhancing chips can powerfully boost their effects. Enhance your chips and use them to make your favorite Digimon even stronger. And then it's going to show us a banner here. SS chip? LS chip? Wowee, man. I'm not doing as well as I thought I was, guys. I don't have any LS chips yet. And then here's another page that gives you a little bit of instruction. Step 1, step 2. Yep, pretty much. We'll go ahead and cover that a little bit more on a bigger screen for you guys. So the chips, they rank all the way from, they go from G and they go all the way to LS, as shown in the tutorial. The chips that you will be using the most, though, I believe, are going to be C, B, and A. So we're going to go ahead and focus on those. For, let's start with the regular stat chips. So for C's, it takes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 C chips to make a B chip. And let's go ahead and see if we can find a B somewhere. And don't worry about having to buy a lot of chips. Like, as you do more event chip pulls, you'll get more chips. Here we are. It takes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Bs to make an A. So that's for the regular stat chips. And I guess, you know, for fun, we can go ahead and see what it takes to make an S. It takes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 A chips to make an S chip. And then let's go ahead and look at the event chips, because event chips are super, super important, and is honestly one of the primary reasons I'm making this video, so you guys can buy event chips and not be afraid, and, you know, go run out there and play the event with everyone. For event chips, it takes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It looks like 6 here. 6 C's to make a B, meaning that if you want a B chip, the minimum that you'll need to spend on a chip capture would be 600. And then let's go ahead and take a look at the B chips. Alright, it takes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 B event chips to make an A event chip. Alright, very good, very good. Now let's go ahead and take a look at installing chips. So we're going to go ahead and exit that there. Click again on our chip factory. Go to install. And let's grab someone that I think will be a good example. Let's see here. What do I have that might have a lot of chip options? Oh, you know what? This might do the job. Yeah. Alright, Wormmon. Let's show them what you got. Or rather, what you don't got. While chips are primarily used to enhance your +4 awakened Mega Digimon, they can also be worn by smaller and even unawakened Digimon. This Wormmon here hasn't seen much action, but that makes him a perfect example, illustrating that for the first chip slot, you need to be a champion or higher. The second, you need to be an ultimate or higher. The third, you need to be a mega or higher. The fourth, you need to be awakening level +2 or higher. And it looks like the fifth there, you need to be awakening +4 or higher. You can also unlock an additional 5 chip slots for Digimon that you own, that you have received from the Digistone capture machines only. And you can do so by using expansion patches that can be earned as event rewards, or purchased from the exchange using various currencies like bytes, just like the removal patches can. So just like removal patches, they are actually one-use items, so do be careful when using them. As you can see, the first one here, it only costs 1, so everybody should be able to do that. The second one, or rather the 7th one, costs 5, then going up 10, 20, and even 40 for that last 10th chip slot. Maybe they're going to shower us with those expansion patches later, I don't know. But for now, we're going to go ahead and, what should I show you guys next? You know what? This is the perfect time to stop and show you guys I was gonna say wrong Digimon, but that sounds mean. We'll show a 5-chip Digimon, which in my book are the wrong ones. This is a 5-chip slot Digimon. As you can see, the option to open up extra slots is not there. This, of course, does put these Digimon at a huge disadvantage in battle, and when making a +4 awakened Digimon, you should never use a 5-chip slot Digimon that you receive from the link points as a base. Those link point Digimon, they're more for like resistance upgrades, or maybe you're gonna make like a fodder mega that you're just gonna, like, you know, feed and disperse into the air later. But you're investing for a +4 Digimon over 74 fragments. You know, if you want to count the fodder fragments, over 100 fragments, I believe. So you really don't want to go that route. You're putting in too much time and effort. Don't do that to yourself. Just use 10 chip slot Digimon. Okay, another good idea, I guess, is to attach chips to Digimon that you are training and that are not yet +4, because that can help them better survive. And those chips, actually, when you go to awaken them, they do get returned to your chip factory, so you don't actually lose anything, which is a pretty sweet deal. Let's go remove a Grand Locomon chip that I have here to show you guys what removing a chip looks like. Here he is. Hello. Alright, so we're going to click on that old Dynasmon event chip from Absolute Loyalty. We don't need that anymore. We're going to hit chip removal. And as you can see, it's going to cost a removal patch. Alright, there we go. That's all for that. Chip removals, or removal patches rather, are super important. Every time there's a byte exchange event, I always buy the maximum allotment of those chip removers. So that's just one of my personal tips. If you guys can, afford to grind a little bit more past whatever your fragment goal or quota is to get enough of those chip removers from each event, I highly recommend it. Chip events aren't going to stop happening anytime soon, so you're always going to be needing to rip chips off of your +4 Digimon, especially when you have higher chips that sometimes you get, and you even want to remove this like B electric HP boost, for an A electric HP boost that you find or something like that. Let's go ahead and install some chips on our brand new Dynasmon to kind of finish off the video. Where is he? Where are you, guy? Doesn't want to be found. Oh, that's right. He's level 1. He's fresh off the boat. Yeah, there he is. All right. Hey there, Dynasmon. Let's see what kind of good stuff we have for him. So we're going to go ahead and hit here, empty. Okay, let's find an attack chip, since I think that's a good place to start. My Dynasmon is a physical attacker, of course. Let's see if we can find something like B or better. Let's go all the way down to the bottom, see what I have there. Looking for Mirage. Nope. Alright, looks like we'll be in the B section after all. Here we are. If I equip my Dynasmon with this Mirage Attack Boost Chip B, he will not only gain 110 attack, but an additional 150 for being the appropriate tribe, for a total of 260. Again, this doesn't mean he can't use, say, this Blazing Attack Boost B, but he will only get the 110 attack and no additional the 150 attack boost. So kind of like how we saw earlier in the video, Zindy had a, I think it was a Nature Boost Special Attack B or something of the sort. Now, since he was a Bright Tribe, he wouldn't be getting that extra boost, but he still did get that initial 110, I believe. So that's an option there. I guess speaking of options, another really good option is, where is it? There it is. The gray chips are actually wearable by anyone, and they kind of just give a flat boost to that are comparable to similar ranks of tribe-specific chips. So you can see that this here is giving 220, and I think the B for the Mirage was giving 260 if you're equipped to a Mirage Digimon. So not too far behind, and those are pretty good as well. I'm actually just going to go ahead and equip this Mirage Attack Boost B for now. And I'm really picky with my chips, so I'm not sure what I'm going to put there yet. Before I close off the video, I will just go ahead and talk about... Let's see here. We did that. Oh, you know what? It looks like everything's good. Aside from adding levels and friendships and ability medal seeding, chips are a great way to help your Digimon become stronger, and are probably one of, the easiest things that you can do as a new player to kind of boost your Digimon up. And again, you can use them on Digimon that aren't not +4 yet either, and that can kind of help boost them while they're working their way to that +4 awakening. That about sums it up for chip captures. Go ahead and leave questions and comments down below. Like this video if you liked it. Subscribe if you feel like this was helpful and you want to see more things like this from me. I'll do my best to answer whatever questions I see down below. Otherwise, have yourself a fantastic day, and remember, I love you.